I really am, and a lot of poker players are. The year was 2008, and I remember it vividly because I had this girlfriend who was just a miserable situation. And Viffer knows her, Stephanie. I mean, she was pretty dope. She liked girls, brought girls home, which was fun. But that's fun, but that's not the kind of girl you want. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to. And at this stage, I was kind of over it. And she had a bad drug problem, and I was trying to get her off drugs. It was just a bad situation. But anyway, that just gives a little backstory as to why I make the decision I make. So I end up on this hell of a run. It was like sick-ass run. Where it started, there was a big PLO game. Rick Solomon was in it. It was a big PLO game in Ivy's room. This is before the RE even opened. And it was, I think at the time, like 200, 400 or something like that. So me and this guy, Artie, well, I'm leaving out a big part of the story. Started off on like a Friday with a sports bet, like a MMA, or Saturday, UFC bet. I somehow win 5,000. So now I take this 5,000, I go jump in like a 25-50 game. Turn this 5,000 into like 12,000, right? Take this 12,000 and there's like a 100, 200 pot limit triple draw game. Turn this 12,000 into like 50. This is all in the span of like a few hours. Mm-hmm. Take this 50,000, running. There's a game going in Bobby's room. It's called Bobby's room at whatever, the Bellagio one. There's a big PLO game going there, and there's this guy named Artie the Russian from New York. He's not around anymore. I don't even play much, but Artie and me, Artie's like, I'll go half and half with you. So Artie put up 50, I put my 50. That started at 5,000 a few hours ago. So now we got 100,000. Sit in this game, boom, running it to 200, quit, split out. I got my 100. Then I go play the 200, 400 pot limit triple draw game because they pumped it up. Turn my 100 into like 220. Take my 220, now it's been like 6 or 7 hours. Take my 220, and now the PLO game is getting kicked up, right? And it's got, I remember who was in it? Bobby Baldwin was in it. Sammy Farha was in it. Durr was in it. This guy, I'm trying to think who else. Some names you guys probably wouldn't know. And this guy named Raphael from Israel who was really good at PLO was in it.
Raphael Meat, yeah.
Yeah, Raphael Meat. Keto Fam from Dallas, who's one of the guys I grew up playing with, was in it. It was a fucking sick game. So now I got my 220 in this game. And I got Sammy on my direct left and Bobby Baldwin on his direct left. And we're playing 500, 1,000. And yeah, the game was just getting kicked up. And I remember, so I got 220, and I'm rolling like I'm just owning Sammy. It's so fucking weird. Like he's got position on me, like check raising. And like Sammy would lose, and he would leave, and he would leave his seat, and he would be like, I'm coming back, and his seat would just sit forever. And then he would come back, reach in his pocket, and pull out 4 25K chips. We don't like, where the fuck is he getting these chips? He would dump them on the table. He had a little baggie actually, empty the little baggie, and like 4 to 8 25K chips would fall out. He would lose it sometimes quick. Like one time he fucking dumped 200. Bobby beat him in the first hand for the whole 200, and he would just walk off again. An hour later, come back, reach in his pocket, dump out. Like, is he printing these? Like, what is going on? So I'm crushing this game. And I basically started with $5,000, right? Think about this. I started with $5,000. And now it's like Sunday. So this was like always Saturday. It's like Monday. It's like Monday. It's been like 30 hours. It's like Monday morning or something like that. So I remember I was up 900,000. Or not up, I had 900 in front of me because it's all up because I started with 5K, like a sports bet. I have about 900,000 in front of me. It's 8 in the morning. And Nanad Medic, we call him Serb. He was one of my best friends at the time. He moved, I think he lives in Florida now. But he was like literally one of my best friends. He texted me because he was just, how you doing in the game? How you doing? Just checking. So when I was like, yo, you won't fucking believe this. I'm like, call me. He calls me, so I step away from the table. I'm like, I got fucking 900,000 in front of me, yo. I'm killing this. And he's like, what? I'm like, amped up. He's like, why are you still there? He's like, you're tired. You've been there forever. He's like, who's in the game? And I'm like, it's just Sammy. It's Sammy, Durr, Rafi, Bobby. He's like, nobody in that game is bad other than Sammy, but Sammy's not even bad. He's just fucking crazy. Like, leave, bro. Like, why are you there? And the reason I brought up the girlfriend thing, it was because I was like, man, I don't want to go home to Stephanie. Like, I don't want to deal with all that. And he's like, let's just go to Rhino. I'm like, ooh, yeah, but she'll get mad. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to win $1 million. I was like, I'm going to win an even million. I'll quit at $1 million. I was like, I'm going to get $1 million and quit, which is so stupid, right? What is the difference? You know what I mean? But in my head, I'm like, I'm going to get to an even million. And he's like, dude, just go. He's like, come on. Let's just fucking go celebrate, man. You can rent out the whole fucking Rhino right now. Like, come on, let's go. And I was like, nah. I'm going to get to $1 million. Watch. I might win $2 million. I'm like, Sammy, just keep that. Like, you don't know how much money he has, but I don't either, but I'm going to get it all. And obviously I wouldn't be telling this story if it ended well. And about all of a sudden, Sammy the tables turned. like his hands started holding up. I started chasing, trying to get to that million, like trying to force that 100.
Right.
You know, like I got like 600 in front of me. I'm like, I just got to get back to 8.
Yeah.
Then I got 4 in front of me. I'm like, I just got to get back to even 5. I get back to a 5, I'm going to go home. Then I got like 200 in front of me, and I'm just like, got to get back. And then like, I'm like, next thing you know, I'm like, Keto, I need 100. I'm like, give me a fucking 100 right now, Keto. Throws me 100. Keto, I need another 100. And then like 20 hours later, Serb's like, how did you end up? I didn't hear from you. I'm like, I owe Keto 250. He's like, wait, what? I'm just like, yeah, man. I don't want to talk about it. And I was just, for days, I was fucking depressed. And I was like, what the fuck did I do? I'm like, why did I care about an even million? Like, what does that matter? Right. like the story is still fucking dope. If it's like, I walked away with 900,000 from a $5,000 sports bet in 40 hours. What the fuck was I thinking? And I still think back to that day. And that's one of like the biggest poker regrets I have is like, why when Serb was like, dude, you're tired and the game is no good, leave.
I think you just said one of the biggest things that most poker players go through. They're always like, I just want to get to this point. And then when they start dropping back down, they're like, oh, well, I just want to get back to where I just was. And then I'll feel good. And then
it's weird. Cause like, if you think about it, like when you're not playing, like right now, it just doesn't make any sense. But when you're in the moment, like your brain just starts doing weird shit to you. And it's like, I don't understand that. And I think that's what separates the great cash game players from people like me. I mean, the great players don't give a shit about shit like that. They play when it's good and they make good decisions. And when they stop making good decisions, they say, you know what, I'm going to leave. I'll come back tomorrow.